Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified. What is going on? Oshaki Foster, Abraham Nova. Tonight was, you know, an all right night of boxing. We got to see Shushu Carrington out there in New York City, putting on for the city. Brooklyn, stand up. Shushu Carrington is one of them guys, man. Hey, crazy, crazy knockout by Shushu Carrington. Um, he was fighting a dude that was very durable. It was hard to it was getting hard for him to figure him out in the beginning. Obviously, that dude came out. He was putting in some good work on Shushu Carrington, and I think that is a good learning experience for him. You know, he went out there. He was given dude was game, man. He was game. He was in there to fight. It was very tricky, like a Manny Pacquiao, minier version of Manny Pacquiao, and he was giving Shushu Carrington some troubles in the beginning, and he was touching Shushu Carrington, um, in those beginning rounds. But Shushu Carrington ultimately got the job done with a stunning knockout victory, and obviously that's a big thing. You know what I mean? Shushu Carrington is one of those guys you definitely want to mark up and put as one of your top prospects. A very talented young man, and has a long future in the sport of boxing, and has a very is gonna be a successful kid in the sport of boxing, man. Um, but Oshaki Foster, Abraham Nova, obviously Oshaki Foster. You know, there wasn't he was disappointed with his performance. He didn't feel like this was up to par with his types of performances. Obviously, we seen him in the ring with guys like Ray Vargas, and that's the best you ever seen Oshaki Foster. Or his latest slugfest. I can't remember dude's name, but that's the Oshaki Foster that we are used to and accustomed to. And obviously tonight just was a little disappointing for Oshaki Foster. As far as we didn't see the same elusiveness from Oshaki, right? It was more of going through the motions. He knew he was the better fighter. Abraham Nova it's a good fighter. Obviously just doesn't know how to get the job done ultimately, right? He just can't get the job done. He's getting older, and to me it seems like, you know, Abraham Nova is a good fighter, good test for you as a fighter, right? Shaki Foster, you know, went all 12 with him, dropped him, even though if Abraham Nova says that, oh yeah, no, well, it wasn't a slip, right? Obviously, but it was a flash knockdown. He said, I wasn't hurt. I kind of slipped. He was off balance, whatever. It is what it is. You got caught with a really good punch, right? With a left hook. You got caught with it and you went down. You know what I'm saying? So it is a knockdown. You know what I'm saying? And and later on in that fight, in that 12th round, you seen him about to get knocked down again. You know what I mean? And like he said, if he would have not got knocked down, it would have been a draw, right? So like, how crazy is that? Yo, Sergeant, what is going on? Surprise Nova didn't get knocked out. Yeah, man. I mean, he was supposed to get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? But Oshaki Foster, after the commentary, Timothy Bradley, Mark Kriegel, Bernardo Silva, all of them guys were sitting down, and you know, Mark Kriegel was basically saying they brought Oshaki Foster, they signed Oshaki Foster for them to for Oshaki Foster to take over that 130-pound division. Obviously, Emmanuel Navarrete is going to move up to 135 pounds. That's what I think is going to happen. That's what Mark Kriegel was saying. That Emmanuel Navarrete is not going to stay at 130 pounds. They're thinking that he's going to move up to 135, and Oshaki Foster is going to be reigning at 130 pounds. Now, Oshaki Foster obviously said that Navarrete has plans. He already has things that he's doing. Okay. But um Shaggy Foster says that about Navarrete, but then he's calling out Lamar Roach and hopefully the winner of Oscar Valdez and Liam Wilson, right? And I think those would be great fights for Oshaki Foster. You know, either or one of them fights are great fights for Oshaki Foster, right? Obviously, we know that Oscar Valdez will be fighting Liam Wilson. So that fight is already gonna happen, but obviously Lamar Roach is the one, right? That Oshaki Foster needs to fight. That would be a great fight for boxing. You know, Lamar Roach is a very good fighter, and he's a free agent. You know what I'm saying? So that fight can get done. That fight can definitely get done. But Oshaki Foster is a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's a good fighter at 130 pounds. I mean, I think against Lamar Roach, he's gonna have trouble, but Lamar Roach is not. He it's gonna be one of those types of fights where it's gonna come down to the scorecards. I feel like, right. Lamar Roach, does he have the most power in his last fight? He got I want to say he got the knockdown to solidify the victory and win his first world title. But I mean, I think that that's gonna be crazy. Didn't know why Valdez getting a title. Don't know why Valdez is getting a title shot. I think it's because it's top rank, baby. You know what I'm saying? Get with the top rank team, man. It's top rank, but they got to build Oscar Valdez back up, obviously, right? So they need to put him in those title shots and stuff like that. Is Oscar Valdez is on his last leg? You know what I'm saying? You think that Roach got gifted that fight, bro? Nah, I don't think he got gifted that fight. I think that he won that fight. I think it was a very, very close fight, though. You know what I'm saying? That was a very, very close fight, bro. I don't feel like he got gifted. That was a close fight for a world championship, and I mean they gave it their all. That knockdown didn't count behind the head. Oh yeah, man. But that Lamar Roach Oshaki Foster fight probably is gonna be the fight that happens next for them. Yeah, you could go with Oscar Valdez, Liam Wilson. They could. They could go with that. I wouldn't be mad at that fight. Oscar Valdez getting another title shot. You know, if once you climb yourself up, you know what I'm saying. Oscar Valdez is still a good test for anybody. You know what I mean. He's just come up short against the guys that he's fought, but uh, like Navarrete, you know what I'm saying, or Shakur Stevenson. But before that, though, I mean, come on, it was successful, man. Like Miguel Burchell, that victory over Miguel Burchell was fucking crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? But Oscar Valdez is still a good name to have on your resume, especially Oshaki Foster. I mean, at 130 pounds, who you really gonna be able to get? You know what I'm saying? Most guys are already gone, but the 130-pound division is a pretty good division. I mean, you've got at least five really good names on there, right? Five really good names, so and I'm sure that they're all pretty much equal in skill level. I don't think that nobody's like, oh my god, this dude is the greatest. It's not like if Shakur Stevenson was at 130 pounds, right? If Shakur Stevenson was still at 130 pounds, then yeah, of course I would be like, yeah, Shakur Stevenson blows all these dudes out the water. You know what I'm saying? But these dudes at 130 pounds right now all are very evenly matched, in my opinion. You know, um, you still have Robesi Ramirez at 130 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. Or is he at 126? But Robesi knocked out Abraham Nova. You know what I'm saying? It's even, right? So it's very even at 130 pounds, and that makes for great fights at 130 pounds. Because believe it or not, when these motherfuckers be even and shit, that just makes for better fights, bro. Robesi at 126. So Nova went up from 126 to 130, right? If I'm not mistaken. Did he go up from 130, 126 to 130 to fight this fight? Um, and when it's evenly matched, man, you gonna get some bad fights, man. Some good fights. They can even be good or they could be straight bad. But I mean, tonight's fights, they were okay. You know what I'm saying? Overall, I'll give it a C, average. You know what I'm saying? It was average. I think the main event could have been better. You know what I'm saying? Oshaki Foster obviously was disappointed in his performance. He didn't feel like he performed to the expectations. Um, and I mean, he didn't. He didn't. The Shaki Foster that we see is a little more explosive than that, right? He wouldn't have. I don't think he would have let Abraham Nova gain all that shine because Abraham Nova was putting in work too. You know, Abraham Mo- Abraham Nova wasn't just nowhere to be found. You know what I'm saying? That's why he won on one of the scorecards. Very close. What was it like? One 113. I can't remember what. It was something very, very close. And then I don't know, man. Abraham Nova was putting in some work, but I would have thought the Abraham Nova. I had Abraham Nova. I like the Abraham Nova coming into the night, man. At plus 500, I felt like Abraham Nova could have got the job done, man. And he started off pretty well too, And then Oshaki Foster obviously got injured throughout the fight. Kept twitching his right hand. You know what I'm saying? Kept on twitching that right hand. And that's kind of an indicator. But Abraham Nova gassed out at the end, bro. I mean, come on, dude. You know what I'm saying? He gassed out. He gassed out. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened to Abraham Nova. He gassed out. You know, if he was in shape, well, and ready to go, man, this dude would have won that fight. He would have won that fight. But he was so gassed. Yeah, that punch that he got hit and he got dropped. Yeah, it probably didn't fucking hurt at all. You know what I'm saying? But since you're so gassed and assed out, yeah, that punch was gonna drop you. You know what I'm saying? Because even if he catches you off balance, right? You come in like an idiot. You come in lazy. So you basically gave yourself up, and then you get caught with a left hook, and obviously so fucking tired, you fall. You know what I'm saying? He got right back up. You know what I mean? Hey, I thought whoever threw that water bottle in the ring, I thought that was a great move, man. I thought that was great. I thought that was great. Dude, whoever threw the water bottle, I don't know if it was Abraham Nova's corner, but that was a great tactic right there, man. These are the tactics I like to see in boxing, man. It's like, yo, my dude is fucking dying and he's so fatigued, bro. He's so fatigued. Abraham Nova was so fatigued, bro. He was fatigued. You know what I'm saying? So you know what they said? Throw a water bottle. Motherfucker threw a water bottle in the ring. Oh shit, I gotta go in there and clean it up now. Dude was taking his sweet ass time cleaning that fucking floor. You know what I'm saying? Giving this guy some time to breathe. I thought that was a very, very smart tactic. That's how you do it. Your guy needs you at this moment. This dude is tired and he's ass out. You know what I'm saying? This dude's not gonna get knocked out. He gonna knock himself out from fucking fatigue, bro. Inside of the ring. Very smart. Very smart. I enjoyed that. Did you see Eduardo Nunez and Rakimov for IBF Mando at 130? I did not. I didn't. I started watching with Shushu Carrington. I watched Shushu Carrington's fight. Then I watched the fight after that. Chevalier versus Cortez. Cortez is at 130 pounds, yo. Cortez is at 130 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what I heard. Cortez is at 130 pounds. But I didn't see the Eduardo Nunez knockout Rakhimov. And for the IBF Mando at 130 pounds. I said he threw that water on purpose. Hell yeah, bro. Bro, that was smart, bro. That was smart. That dude's IQ is at 1,000, man. That dude's IQ is that dude's IQ is at 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Yo, your guy needs some time to breathe. Those are ways you waste some time. Those are ways that you could waste some time. Be smart about it. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, how did that water bottle get in here? You know what I mean? And you have to spill some. You know what I'm saying? To make it better. You know what I mean? To actually be like, oh, give me the towels. Fuck. Who threw this water bottle? Who threw this fucking water bottle in the ring? Oh shit, I gotta clean it up, ref. You hear me? I gotta clean it up. I gotta fucking grab these towels. Give me not enough towels. Give me two more. And then go put that joint acting like he fucking cleaning the shit out that joint. Yeah, ref, this is ridiculous. Who would throw a water bottle in here? Jesus Christ. Do you guys not know this is a sporting event? The fucking ref, my man with Crazy Eyes was fucking who did anybody see who threw the water bottle? Hell nah, cuz ain't nobody see who threw the water bottle, man. What's wrong with you, bro? Nobody seen who threw a water bottle in the ring, bruh. It's crazy. Everybody saw who threw that water bottle in the ring. You know what I'm saying? No snitching. Pounds, what's going on, bro? Salute, salute, man. Yes, sir. Hey, that water, man, he caused that water damage to the ring, bro. That man caused water damage to the ring. That ring could have fucking caved in on them, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Them rings be rusty, dusty. Them the rings that they use for every single fight since 1941, bruh. They have not changed that ring since 1941. Ain't no fucking way in hell you mean to tell me. This man threw the water bottle inside of the ring to get that man some time to breathe. Very smart tactic. That dude's IQ is at 1,000. That right there is how you buy some time. Very, very smart. Very smart. But Abraham Nova was just so gassed out. It was, I mean, he lost the fight basically because he was so gassed, bro. If this dude was not that gassed out, he would have been able to win that fight. But it was ridiculous that this dude does he do road work? There's so many questions around this guy. You know what I mean? But Oshaki Foster obviously says that he was disappointed in his performance and this and that. And part of it, yeah, but part of it, you was still injured. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, you didn't even get off as on a fast start. But I think that the power of Abraham Nova was kind of keeping Oshaki Foster at bay. And Abraham Nova can box too. He's just not better than Oshaki Foster. And Oshaki Foster was he took some pretty mean shots. You know what I'm saying? So that attests to the chin of Oshaki. You know, he put too much muscle on. Yeah, and that was another thing, you know what I mean? The weigh-ins and stuff like that, the rehydration, all that stuff came into play tonight for Oshaki Foster. Now, they were alluding to that, Timothy Bradley was saying, man, if the weight is too much to go up to 135 pounds. But then that's when Mark Kriegel was saying, yo, but they didn't sign him for 135 pounds. They basically signed him for 130 so he could reign at 130 pounds. See, Top Rank is very smart. They are more of a mental game. You know what I'm saying? They try to pick pieces to put them in place so that they could reign champions. You know what I mean? So that they can have those championship bouts and stuff like that. They're very smart. You know what I mean? But Oshaki Foster has a very good future in the sport of boxing, man. This is a dude that was on lockup. You know what I'm saying? And on his last leg and say, yo, I'm gonna pick up boxing, bro. Like I'm gonna do boxing. He said once he saw Terrence Crawford lift up that undisputed, I think the first time, I can't remember. I think that's when he said that. He said, "Man, I need to get back in the gym. You know what I'm saying? I need to get back in boxing." And he did that. You know what I'm saying? And he's a world champion. He's fought big fights. He's fought wars. You know what I'm saying? So I tip my hat off to guys like O'Shaquie Foster, man, because that's the type of dude that his style, it may be a boring style, but he also ain't afraid to get hit. You know what I'm saying? Because we've seen dudes that have boring ass styles and just scared shitless to get hit. Very defensive minded, very scary in the ring. No, O'Shaquie Foster has a boring ass style, but he could become a boxer puncher at any time, and he's very good at both. You know what I'm saying? And he's not afraid to get hit. So I respect guys like O'Shaquie Foster. I think that tonight was just an off night for him. You know what I'm saying? In New York City, bright lights. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's just what happened. It was the bright lights of New York City. O'Shaquie Foster, you know, and he got injured throughout the fight. So you can't really blame the kid, man. I like the kid, man. I think that he has a very bright future, and he's going to be a champion for a very long time in the sport of boxing. At 130 pounds, things look good for him. But if he goes up to 135 pounds, even though, you know what I'm saying, I think that he's a little too fragile, in my opinion. I think that he's just a little too fragile. But I tip my hat off to O'Shaquie Foster even on his off night because he still got the victory. Pulled off a very close victory. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a split decision if I'm not mistaken. But I mean, one of the judges had gave it to Abraham Nova. You know what I'm saying? We was gonna win that bet tonight, man. I'm telling you, man. I had Abraham Nova, and this motherfucker was at a plus 500 and some change, bro. You know what I'm saying? A plus 500 and some change. So I think that Abraham Nova doesn't get dropped, and we could potentially see a swing somewhere, or that would have been a draw, and we could push on that. You know what I mean? But that drop kind of changed it for me, right? Because I think that that drop was kind of like, bro, you're just so fatigued, bro. You're not even getting dropped because of how hard he punches or anything like that. You're getting dropped because of your laziness in the ring, right? Being lazy is what got you here, bro. You know what I mean? In this position, in the later rounds, not being able to control your breath, not being able to because probably doesn't do road work. That's a problem. A lot of fighters don't even do road work. You know what I'm saying? So their lungs is fucking shot, bro. Imagine back in the day though. Back in the day, them motherfuckers used to smoke a carton of cigarettes, drink 20 beers, and the next night they was on their way to fight, and these motherfuckers would last 15 rounds, bruh. Shit is crazy. And if you didn't like the last 15 rounds, then guess what? You had to get that KO. That shit crazy as hell, man. It don't make no sense though, man. It don't make no sense. These guys need to do that road work, man. This is boxing, man. Talking about a fight, you know what I mean? In a fight, you know how tired you get in fights? It's ridiculous. You get super tired in fights, bro. Yeah, Surgeon, bro. Them dudes back in the day, bro, they used to smoke a carton of cigarettes, 40 cigars, used to buy drinks for the whole bar, and 10 were on their table, bro. They used to go get the little buckets, you know what I'm saying? The little buckets, Coronas all around the table, motherfucking dog. And the next night, these motherfuckers was fighting 15 rounds, bro. What? Get the fuck out of here, bro. 15 rounds. Them dudes had crazy lungs back in the day, bro. Nowadays, you know what I'm saying? All the air pollution, motherfuckers are already dying, bro. Did you see Mauricio Lara? Nah, I didn't even see Mauricio Lara, bro. Oh, that was on the other card, right? If I'm not mistaken, wasn't that on Pro Box TV, straight? All I caught tonight was the Shushu Carrington fight, the Cortez fight, and uh and the Shockey Foster fight. That's the only ones I caught because I was busy. You know, Friday nights, bro. These aren't usually our times for to watch boxing. You know what I mean? And it wasn't huge cards on it on Mauricio Lara. How did he do though? You know what I'm saying? Did he get the victory? Did he get the knockout? Did he lose? What happened, man? Give me the 411 on that. But I mean, overall, you know what I'm saying? I caught the main card, right? The main card. I thought Shushu Carrington, was having trouble in the beginning, but he figured him out, got the knockout. You know what I'm saying? And I think that comes with progression. I think that's very good for us to see as fans because these dudes, these are young prospects. Like Shushu Carrington is a very young prospect who obviously is not ready for a world title shot, but in the near future, this could be a future world champion. A very good fighter. He got hit a lot tonight by the kid. Bro, the kid reminded me of Pacquiao, the way he would move at times, right? At times. You know, like he would do that little shifty shit that Pacquiao did, and then just boom, come in with a straight right. You know what I'm saying? Just clock you and then move. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of energy he was bringing that tonight. Like the man Torres from Norway by way of Philippines. You know what I'm saying? So the kid was putting in some good work, man, on Shushu, and that's really good because Shushu gets to advise what the heck he was doing to make him, what I'm saying, get hit with big shots. You know what I mean? But ultimately, he got the KO. And Cortez, obviously, man, Chevalier. Chevalier. Chevalier was out there, bro. Hey, Chevalier was just a tall mother sucker, right? From Puerto Rico, you know what I'm saying? From Puerto Rico. Chevalier, he came out and it was just like from the opening bell, it was like, I do. You know what I'm saying? But he was giving Cortez, you know what I'm saying, that them looks here and there, and Cortez got the job done, man. You know what I'm saying? Got the job done. That was it. He got the TKO victory. He was hitting him with some mean stuff, man. And the work to the body was very good, very successful going to the body. Um, and I want to see more from him. You know what I'm saying? I want to see more from him. I enjoy seeing him. I think I want to say that this is my first time ever seeing him fight. He was the co-main event, so that means that this kid has been fighting, and I have not noticed him. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I don't notice a lot of motherfuckers, and I might have seen his fight, but probably never really, never really thought too much of it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but overall, I mean, pretty good night of boxing. Pretty good night of boxing, man. But I'm out of here, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified, and we out, man. Peace.